And like that, we should be live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. It is good to have you with us on this wonderful Tuesday evening. I hope you're having a good day, good start to the week, all that good stuff. Today, we are going to be playing some more Pokemon Fire Red with the Ash Ketchum Anime Challenge. That is the plan for today. We got to grind a little bit more, but we got very close in the last stream to taking on at least the first person of the Elite Four. We'll see how we fare today. Hopefully, with a bit of strategy, we might make some progress. That'd be the plan. But basically, I am not streaming on Thursday, and so I figured I'd move this one up to today. And so I will stream instead on Saturday. And we'll stream something new on Saturday, which hopefully is arriving very, very soon. That's a little bit different, and I'm intrigued to see what it turns out like. But in the meantime, let us jump into the chat and see who's with us today. Raging Zekron, hello. More Pokemon indeed. Lefty, Steffi, Johnny, hi. Akira, Cass, good to have you guys with me. Ghostly Calamity, Ellie, hi. Don't recognize your name, Ellie. You are very, very welcome. Stormageddon, hey-oh, indeed. Christine, hi. Good to have you all. Player Lefty, love the GT Live and the FNAF Toe debate. Yeah, me and John, we didn't agree on that one. We did not agree, but it was fun. Eating Dominoes at the moment. That is amazing. Ghost of Calamity, I'm very envious. Fighter, hello. Great to have you, friend. Thanks so much for tuning in. We've got a lovely lime-colored chat today. But hope you're all doing well. Yes, as Steffi has said, please do. If you haven't already, please do drop a like. It really helps us. And of course, feel free, if you're new, to subscribe. It really helps us out. Well, Matt just pieced out while you guys got heated about toes. Yeah, that happened. Like, me and John didn't fall out that week. We had a number of disagreements, shall we say. But it's all good. We're all still friends, because that is the point of good debate, is not to lose friendships over or to get so tied up that you can't see the other person's point of view. It's just all part of the joys of FNAF, as I should say, probably. Yeah, the best part was when Mike came out with 5 different Prime Bottles. So yeah, guess when that episode was filmed. Considering I've still been streaming regularly, you can imagine when that may have been filmed. I still don't understand the Toad debacle. It's like, the problem is it's not, in my opinion, it doesn't matter. It's not important. For John, it was like a big deal, and it was part of his theory. And like, you know, if power to him. But for me, in terms of the theories that we are crafting or were crafting, the toes were just inconsequential at this point, and so that's kind of where the debate really happened. Apologies. What? FNAF always brings us together, Christine. It's why we still talk and we are still friends regardless. Yeah, we always have a good laugh. Me and John always have a good laugh together. I did like that you've grown from FNAF boys to men. Apparently we've grown from FNAF boys to FNAF men. I didn't quite understand that, but alas, there we are. But do we have a Hydration Master? We don't. Who would like to be Hydration Master for today? Eleanor is not in the chat. Also, yeah, I'm just a little guy. You can tell I've been hanging out with Ash too much. Ash has become too much of a friend to me that I've now started to just call myself a little guy unironically. It's always good fun. Always good fun. Love Ash. Killer for you. Hi! Great to have you with us, friend. Hi. To be fair, there are way worse people that can influence me. Yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate. There are a lot of worse people that could influence me. Ash is probably the most harmless. But let's jump into things, shall we? We left off. Oh, what am I doing? Of course, we need music. Let me get the music bopping. I forgot I had to do that for this stream because otherwise it's just a little back and forth. Apologies again. There we go. Hello, Mark. So where are we at with our team right now? So we've got Charizard, so I need to swap Charizard out for... Charizard out for Pidgeotto, just so that we can fly back to our training spot. Want to try and get these guys to level 50. I think that's my aim. And then we'll make sure that we resupply on things. Oh no, Ghostly, why are you in pain? Oh no, that is not what we want to be hearing. What are our levels right now? Let's get Krabby out front. Hello. Oh gosh. How do I pronounce this? Tidusk? 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 Hi. Great to have you, Pain. I'm going to call you Pain because I know how to pronounce that one. If you would like me to pronounce the first one, please help me out. But great to have you nonetheless. And Zuzu Loves and Dylan. Hello as well. Good to have you guys. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Ghostly Calamity. That sucks. Hopefully you get some help and assistance soon. I was just a little guy for the rest of the week. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, I'm just a little guy. What can I say? Are you in any other GT Lives, if I can say? I can't remember if we've got any more pre-recorded or not. If we do, I've forgotten. The hope will be at some point I get to go back out and film a group more. Will be the hope, but I honestly forgot we had this one in the tank, and so when it went up, I was like, oh yeah, that one. But we'll see. Hopefully there'll be some more with me, and again, I'm looking to head on out there at some point to film some more. Because they like having me on, which I'm always thankful for. But yeah, I can't remember if there are any new ones left that have yet to be pulled upon. And hello, Scholar. No worries about lurking. Good to have you. Yeah, it's always good to have different faces on GT Live. It's fun. I enjoy it. My plan at some point is to try and do a stream where me and Ash just like record one in secret where Matt doesn't know about it. And just me and Ash go crazy. Can we get an update on your first time at Sonic? Oh yeah, that was a thing. It was fine. I didn't get any food. It was late. We got desserts, mainly. I can't remember what it was I got now. But it was good. It was like a cookie dough shake ice cream thing. Tied it. Is that with an I or an E? Is like an I or an I-E sound? Tidus or Tidus? Or Tidus. But either way, great to have you. Hello, Candy Faz. Good to have you. But yeah, no, it was good fun. I didn't get to say, I'd like to go back and do some proper, like, Sonic food. just to try it out. But yeah, it was fine. Ash got some, oh, not Ash. Matt got a crazy grape nerds thing, which was fine, but it was grape flavor, and I'm not a fan. They talked about Sonic in the last movie review episode. Of course they did. Tom Mashup episode. Yes! I need to pose that as the title of the episode when we get around to doing it. That'd be amazing. I need some hush puppies again. Do you know, hush puppies from Sonic weren't a thing that I went to get. It was, if I'm getting hush puppies, I'm probably getting them from Cookout. Why did you all have the Peep Pepsi? I don't think I saw a food theory about it. That wasn't for food theory. That was just because Matt saw it when they were out gathering supplies for the office, and he thought it looked fun. Hello there, Nathaniel. Great to have you. But yeah, that was why we had it. It was just because it looked weird and interesting, so we thought we tried it, and it was disgusting. It was the worst soda I think I've ever had. So he brought it to torture you. Basically, it was his way of going, I have to suffer. You now will have to suffer with me. Yeah, Peepsy is a war crime. It is. I would agree with you, Fighter. It is not, like, I don't like the taste of Peeps anyway, because they are too sugary and, like, artificial. And then you combine that with, like, a Pepsi flavor. It's just not great. Was it worse than Space Coke? I didn't mind Space Coke. Space Coke was great as a mixer, is what I learned. But Space Coke on its own, it was fine. It was inoffensive. I wouldn't be like, this is disgusting. I'd just be like, it was fine. It was graham crackery was the main flavor I got, was kind of graham cracker. It was fine. I recently tried cotton candy soda. It was so interesting. Like, I did not expect to actually taste like cotton candy. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Do I watch anime? I used to. I haven't watched an anime in a long time. Obviously, like, I watched all 650 episodes of Pokemon for a theory. I watched a lot of Pokemon growing up. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z a lot. And I watched the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super. I have watched both versions of the Full Metal Alchemist, both 2003 and Brotherhood. Other than that, I'm trying to think of other, like, and like things like Digimon, a lot of things that got dubbed and came to the West when I was a kid I watched. But I don't think I've watched a lot of animes in recent years. I have to find something that's equally disgusting for Matt when he comes to visit. I mean, he's already been to the UK and we've tried a lot of stuff. But the problem is the UK tends to be much more normal with its flavors. We don't tend to do disgusting things because it never does well. The only one I've ever seen... Womp, hello, great to have you. The only one I've ever seen that was bad and I've tried and it was disgusting was potato chip flavored chocolate Ben & Jerry's. It was awful. But yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, fantastic. I absolutely love it. I kind of want to rewatch it soon. Because I feel like it is... I just think it's really... I think it's so good. I think the storytelling's so good. Why does that exist, Tom? I don't know why it exists. It just did, and the curiosity got the better of me. No, it's like... So it's chocolate-flavored ice cream with potato chips in it. Had crisps literally in it. It was really strange. UK has Marmite or whatever. Yeah, Marmite's great though. Marmite with some cheese, some cheddar, white cheddar, and Marmite is great combination for a sandwich or for anything really. It is just great. Hello, Demon. Devastating Demon. Good to have you, friend. And Goku as well. Hello. The problem is it's not crispy. Christine, that's the problem. They've been sat in the ice cream so long, obviously, they all froze and went soggy. So you don't get, like, I might understand it if you're going, and now it's like a decoration here is, like, crushed crisps. That you get that salty, potatoey flavour, maybe. But them being sat and infused and soggy, no, just was not good. Ah, I know this. Nathaniel, why do the British call chips crisps and fries chips? That always confused me. So, it's because of, the original word for chip. So, chip as a word it doesn't mean like a potato fry or a piece of potato. Like, what it means is a chip of potato or a chip of a vegetable. So, if you cut your carrots into like batons, that is technically called like a chip of carrot. And so we called potatoes chips when you fried them and cooked them in like those long sections. We called them chips because that is the origin of the word. But so then when we created crisps, it was because, well, we can't use chip because that's already got a word. So we called them crisps because they're crispy. However, I believe the Americans do it because it came from France. The English didn't bring chips over to the US. It was, I think, the French or someone, it might have been, was it Thomas Jefferson? It might have been Thomas Jefferson, but it was someone who was actually based in France that came back to the US and was like, hey, you've got to try these French fried potatoes, which they call frites. So the French fried potatoes. And so over time, it got short and short. And so French fried potatoes became French fries and then just fries. The reason you then call what we call crisps chips is because you hadn't used the word yet. So, like I said, the reason we called them crisps was because we already used the word chip to mean a chip of a chip of vegetable, a chunk of vegetable is called a chip, and we'd already used that on chips. But you hadn't. And so therefore, when you cut off slices of potato and cooked them, you were like, this is a chip of potato, therefore chip. That is why we call them crisps and chips, and you call them chips and fries. But there we go. I learned it. It was one of the first things I learned when I joined the company, because it was like, every week someone would say something and I go, it's not called that here, it's called this. And they'd be like, wait, why? And then, so I had to start learning why we called things what we did. Thomas Jefferson also invented the swivel chair, which means Thomas Jefferson invented the gaming chair. There you go. That's really interesting, actually. Thomas Jefferson invented the gaming chair. That's fantastic. He has to fight to survive amongst the Americans. Yeah, it's true. Thomas Jefferson was a gamer, confirmed. I mean, the ultimate gamer, as we all know, was James Garfield. President Garfield, the ultimate gamer, as we all know. Oh, I keep forgetting I have Krabby first in the party. I need to change that out. Let's go muck. Did you know that Queen Elizabeth had a gold Wii? I was aware of that, yes. The strange thing about being royalty is, like, the gifts you're given. No, it reminds me about the game theory about who was the most gamer present. Well, there we go. There is Garfield the whole time. I mean, we're close to 50 on all of them. They're all level 47, 48. So I'm hoping we should be able to get them all to 50 and try again. I promise you Queen Elizabeth was a Mario Kart expert. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. Good old Lizzie. Destroying everyone, I'm sure, around that track. I bet she was a Rainbow Road connoisseur. Did you watch the coronation? Are you considered British if you didn't? I did watch the coronation. I watched it while at the gym. Because I didn't want to sit around for the day just waiting for the coronation to happen. So I went to the gym. And I watched it on my phone as I was on the treadmill. It was great. It worked out well. I think you're... Why are you sitting... You feel like you're sitting a little low today. Why are you sitting low? That's a bit better. Felt like it was just sitting... It might still be sitting a little low. I might have to adjust that. That's fine. Commitment to getting fit is real. It is true. I was doing uni work instead of watching the coronation. Yeah, I understand that. I think Biden could take Charles in a game of Rocket League. I'd love to see that. Well, I mean, we've got the AI presidents. Let's throw King Charles into the mix. See what happens. Yeah, a lot of people were getting on with their lives because it was Saturday. That's the thing, is they give you a bank holiday on the Monday to be like, oh, because of the coronation, which everyone's watching, we're going to give you a day off on Monday. So actually, if you did it all on Monday, everyone would just get around their lives on the weekend and then they'd all just sit and watch you on the Monday. It's very strange. Are you excited for the new Ruin DLC info? I mean, there isn't much to say. Obviously, the image we knew was coming. Like, that was already leaked ahead of time, so we knew that image existed. Obviously there are the little notes that exist around it, which are, you know, something's coming soon, and I guess there's somewhat interesting. But again, it's very much like the DLC poster, where it's like it's a lot of speculation and not a lot of theorizing, because there's actually not enough info to go off of, because it's just like, you know, we see shadows, we hear voices. And it's like, that's cool and creepy, but we haven't got enough information, I don't think, to actually form that into anything yet. I'm excited for the DLC. I'm excited for that to come out. But I don't think this particular leak right now, or this image right now, is saying a lot. But yes, Christine, I am on board. I am hyped for it. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens. Is it October? No, the movie comes out in October. The DLC, we don't know when it's coming out yet. The DLC is still a mystery. Yeah, so many dates for things and so many FNAF things all happening. Yes, let's switch you to Pikachu. They won't clash release dates, Christine. I guarantee, because one, Scott is working like across both, and they will be working. I think it's partially why they moved the dates back from when they were initially like leaks. It was going to be like the 6th or 13th of April, and I think part of the reason they moved it back is because all the movie news started coming out around then, so they pulled things back. Like, they are in communications. It is under one. It is under one roof, as it were. It is all under Scott Games, so I have a feeling that, yeah, they'll be coordinating. I think Ruin DLC is coming sooner than the movie. And the reason I think that is because we've been waiting over a year since the teaser for DLC, let alone, like, Security Breach. So I think... So I think it'll be interesting to see when that happens. I'd say June or July. The teasers for Security Breach released about a month before the game released. Seems, yeah, well, that's the thing. Well, it depends on if if this is all hype for a teaser and then they release the game. We'll see. Yeah, I can't remember, Candy, which thumbnail that was. Yeah, that feels like an old thumbnail. It feels, because I don't remember putting any text like that on thumbnails that I've worked on. It feels a little before my time. Sorry, one sec. I just need to write something down. Where are my notes? Something like that. Cool. Sorry, just have to write something down. How a thought came to me, and as thoughts come to you, so I just have to write them down, otherwise you'll forget. It's not that I remembered something work-related, it's just I had an idea for something work-related, so I had to write it down. Oh, Poison Art, thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it.
Hello, Tom and my fellow Dapperians. Road work season has begun in Ohio. How is everyone?
We are good, thank you. Oh, are you kidding me? That didn't kill him. Oh, that's unfortunate. If this kills Pikachu, that's going to be really unfortunate. Damn it. That was going to be good XP for Pikachu then. That's so annoying. Captain Psych, hello! Good to have you, friend. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Tell chat about the weekend. Have I ever thought about using the Pokemon mod for Minecraft? I've thought about it. I've just never done it. Basically, never got around to doing it. Hydrate! What happened this weekend? Oh, yeah. So, Steffi and I went to see a show in London. We went to see the Great British Bake Off musical. It was the weirdest show I've ever seen. It was also fantastic. It was great. It knew exactly what it was. It wasn't trying to be too serious. It was silly. It was just great. Really good show. But it was a bit of an ordeal getting there because we decided to take the train. Rather than me motorcycle into London and us have to carry gear around and stuff, it didn't sound like a fun way to spend a birthday. So we decided to get the train. Turns out there were strikes going on. So we were like, oh, okay, it's going to take us a little bit longer to get into London, but it's not a problem. We can get a couple different trains and we'll still make it there. Fine. Not a problem. However, when we were nearly in London... No worries, Candy Faz. Thanks so much. When we got to London, or we're very close to getting to London, I decided... Well, not that I decided. In the end, I ended up... I'm getting lost in my own story now. Give me a sec. Sorry. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm just sorting something out. I'm kind of tempted. I'm moving these over. Because actually, I think they're better just off on the side here. And then I wish to move. I just saw all these, and I was like, I want to move these. I've decided that I would like to move these. Nope, that's not working. Something like here, I guess. Was there a super chat that just came through that didn't work? Ah, there it is. There we go. Because now you can see almost all the text as it comes through.
Fellow Dapperians, the world is on fire, World War III is around the corner, and I propose we all start a commune in the middle of nowhere. Def not a cult.
Yeah. There we go, because now we can see a little bit more of the text as it comes up onto screen. And it should still work with... I believe it should still work with Big Tom. I hope. We'll figure it out next time it happens. Yeah, so, back to the story. Sorry. Got distracted on that story. So, yes. So, we were almost in London, and suddenly we realized, oh, wait. Can we get a train home? Are we going to be all right to actually get a train home? So, I had a look and realized, so the show was at 7:30, going to finish around 10 in the evening. We realized there were no trains after 8 p.m. So we were like, oh no, what do we do? Can't get a train. So it's like our main option was, do we turn around, literally spend an hour and a half getting home to get my motorbike and drive into London, which would have meant wasting a ton of the day and wasting money on theatre ticket, or not theatre tickets, on train tickets, which is a pain. Or do we go into London and try and get a hotel last minute and then pay for train tickets the next day and get home? So we had a look, tried to do that. It was going to cost us 150, 200 plus pounds just to get the train, just to like stay in the hotel, plus train fares the next day. So that was a nightmare. And so instead, now, see, Poison Heart, you said Uber. There are Ubers in London, but not Ubers everywhere. So there aren't Ubers where we live. And so an Uber driver basically, they were refusing to drive us an hour and a half all the way home. But we did book a cab service. I was able to book a cab. £125 it cost me to book a cab to take us all the way home. However, they couldn't pick us up as the show ended. They could only pick us up at midnight. So 2 hours after the show. Okay, fine. We went to a musical theatre cafe down the road from the theatre, which was really nice, really fun. Lots of show tunes and just lots of good drinks. So we had some fun. Got to midnight. Everyone was closing up. So we're like, okay, we should probably go stand out on the street and wait for this cab. So we waited for the cab. And then we suddenly get a text from the cab company saying, hey, there's a high volume of people wanting cabs. We are trying desperately to get you a cab. Please stand by. We got that. 5 minutes later, the same message again. 15 minutes later, same message again. And suddenly, 30 minutes have passed, and we are nowhere closer to getting a driver. We do eventually, 30 minutes later, get a text, and 10 minutes after that, the driver arrives, and they do take us all the way home. Which means we got in at 2:30 in the morning. Which was just a thing. I mean, so we spent it was an expensive British Bake Off musical. It was. I mean, tickets for that weren't cheap either. And then we spent the whole day in London. I bought Steffi her birthday present. She got a nice new leather jacket for her birthday. So that was nice for her. We also had, we had coffee and croissants for breakfast at the train station. We had, we got coffee and stuff at lunchtime. And we also went and got really nice dinner at a place called Kung Fu Noodles. So I had soba noodles for the first time. That was really lovely. But you got to see the British Bake Off musical, so worth it. Yes, and it was closing night as well. So it was the last night the show was going to be available. So that was fun. Plus, we then also, because we discovered that in London, where we were, they have a Cold Stone Creamery, which is a new thing for the UK. So we also went to Cold Stone Creamery, and that was delightful. Yeah, I've seen school productions of Sweeney Todd. I've never seen a professional production of Sweeney Todd. Hello, Spring Bunny. Good to have you. Dara Brian on my birthday. I am going to see Dara Brian for my birthday. So Steffi bought the tickets. He comes to Brighton in June, the first week of June. So I'm going to see Dara Brian then, which I'm very, very, very excited for. He is like one of the few comedians that I literally laugh out loud to. I think he's hilarious. So yes, Ghosted Calamity, I will enjoy. Thank you for the heads up. And Brain Bubble, good to have you as well. Yeah, no worries, Fighter. Yes, love him, did so love him. Yeah, he's great. He's so funny, and he's so clever. That's the other thing. Because he's like, he's a very, very smart guy. Like, he's got like science degrees and stuff, and he does all those documentaries with someone else. I forget the other guy's name. Is it Brian Cox? I forget, but he does a lot of sciencey programs. He's very, very clever. Theatre is so expensive. It is expensive. I will agree. It is expensive. Like, that's the thing. It costs us nearly £100 just to see the Great British Bake Off. So it's expensive to do unless you're really willing to go for the cheap seats. There were tickets for the Great British Bake Off for like £13 each. But if you stand at but you're basically sat at the very, very top of the theatre, obscured. So it depends like how desperate you are to go see it. Plus you've then got to get into London and all this sort of thing. It's not like the US, from what I've heard, where you've got really good local, like touring's a much bigger thing in the US, but also you have a lot of good, very, very good local theatre because you can't all go to Broadway to see shows. Whereas for us, traveling into London for a lot of people is relatively simple. And so it makes more sense just to go into London to watch a good show rather than necessarily see your local theatre. Yes, his wife, the surgeon in prenatal class, is a classic Dara O'Brien skit. But yes, so it was an eventful weekend, to say the least. My local put on production of Shrek the Musical. It's the only show I've seen. Shrek the Musical, I'm gutted I never saw Shrek the Musical when it was in London. I love that show. It's got a couple of really good songs in it. I really like the Donkey song. Don't let me go, don't let me go, don't let me go. Oh, 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 you need me, you need me. That's a tune. And then there's also what is it? That's who I'd be. That's who I'd be. I used to know all the lyrics to that song, but I don't anymore. But yeah, That's Who I'd Be is a fantastic song. Yep, and then as Steffi said, Sunday lunch with the family, chasing toddlers. Classic. Freak Flag's a good one. But yeah, Who I Be is just like, I'm a big ballad guy. I love a good, strong male ballad in a musical. So I'm a big fan of like Bring Him Home or Empty Chairs, obviously from the same show. Anything that's like strong male musical vibes is great. Oh no, critical hit. Okay, I'm swapping you out. There's no way I'm letting you suffer this alone. Let's go Pidgeotto. You can be fodder. I've been listening to Dear Evan Adams and Hades Town soundtracks while I've been studying for Sliders. Dear Evan Hansen, I went and saw that. Actually, Dear Evan Hansen was at the same theatre that Great British Bake Off was at. So I went and saw that at the same theatre ages ago now. But that was like probably just after COVID finish. Or like things started to open up after COVID. So, love Dear Evan Hansen. Great show. That's like, again, Waving Through a Window or All We See is Sky for Forever. And the sun shines bright for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. Hello, Davey. Good to have you. Davy Jones, I have never played Hitman. I've seen a lot of people play Hitman, but I have never actually played it myself. I know someone who's obsessed with Dear Evan Hansen for a while. Yep. It's a great show. It's a truly fantastic show. Let's sort Pikachu out. We're nearly there with the level 50s going on. Sexy Boots musical. I've never seen that. They've currently got one on, which is like, it won like the best new musical for some. It wasn't the Olivier's, but it was a different. It's like What's on Stage, which is like a UK-based theatre thing. It's the Bonnie and Clyde musical, which I'm intrigued to check out. I will have to check it out then, David Jones. Because it's also in the old theatre that Chicago used to be in. Go for the Death Note musical. I've never heard of the Death Note musical. That's fascinating. There are some great. I've been in and performed songs from some great shows in my time. I bet someone's done a Yu-Gi-Oh! Musical at some point. There was a Pokemon musical, which is fire, by the way. Love the Pokemon musical. Like, it's dumb. It's so dumb. The ending is ridiculous. But it's all the stuff from, like, the Pokemon Jukebox, by Pikachu's Jukebox, and, like, the ending credits. All the great old Pokemon songs, like, till the end, I will be with you. We will go where our dreams come true. All the times that we have been through. You will always be my best friend. I know that one's in there. But there's a great one, which I actually arranged into 4-part harmony, and I just never got around to recording, which is the Saying Goodbye to Pikachu song, the Time Has Come. The time has come, it's for the best, I know it. Who could have guessed? That was that tune, sorry. Who could have guessed? It's up there somewhere. I'm not belting it today. Harry wants to learn Flail. Flail can't be better. The less HP the user has, Flail becomes better. Nah, it's not as reliable as Cut. Where's the karaoke stream? When YouTube stops trying to demonetize us. When YouTube stops demonetizing creators for singing random bits of songs. So never gonna happen. Basically, sadly. My mum had a knack for taking me only to the best musicals like Lion King, but to be fair, does that even count? Matilda the musical. Matilda, fantastic. Loved Matilda. Lion King, I was underwhelmed by. Loved the costumes. Loved all the costumes and the staging. Scar and Zazu were phenomenal. Nala was great. Both child and adult Simba, incredibly disappointing. The kid actor for Simba could not act or pitch to save his life, which was a bit of a shame. And then adult Simba, he just had like no flair. He was just kind of He was a good dancer, and I think that was the problem. He was a dancer that looked the part. But, yes, Matilda, fantastic show. Absolutely great show. And what would you expect from the Royal Shakespeare Company? Phantom of the Opera is a weird spin-off called Phantom of Paradise. Highly recommend watching it. Interesting. I've seen Phantom of the Opera on stage. That's a great one. I've seen Les Mis. I've seen Wicked twice. I've seen Les Mis twice. One of those times was actually the 25th anniversary concert I went and saw, which was phenomenal, with Nick Jonas as Marius. But I was meant to go see Jagged Little Pill while I was in the US last, but I got sick and couldn't go, and I was gutted. Camp Rock. Camp Rock. I wouldn't put that in my top. It's cheesy as all heck, and I love. I'm a big Jonas Brothers fan, so don't get me wrong. Yep, the Nick Jonas was Marius. I mean, Nick Jonas started his singing career playing Gavroche in Les Mis on Broadway. That was his acting career start. But yeah, Camp Rock was fine. High School Musical will always be up there for me. Love High School Musical. Trying to think what other weird other musicals I've seen. I've seen a lot of the mainstream ones. Wow, I actually didn't know that. Well, there you go. He was fine. I will say that. He was fine. Bet on it is still a bottom. High School Musical 2, I genuinely believe. I think High School Musical 2 is the best one. High School Musical 3 is pretty solid too. I think the movies tended to get better. Generally, I think they... 2 is definitely the best. I think 3 and then 1. Part of the reason I don't like 1 is because it's not Zac Efron singing, and I actually like Zac Efron's voice. And I don't think the songs are a little bit... If you go back and listen to them all, I think the songs from High School Musical 1 are much more typical cheesy musical stuff, whereas they felt a little bit more poppy and a little bit more boppy when we get into High School Musical 2 and 3. There's some great songs from High School Musical 3 that I love, sorry. But High School Musical 2, Bet on It is great. Bet on it, you can bet on me. We've got to work this out. We'll make things right, the sun will shine. Yeah, some great songs from that. But I like Can I Have This Dance from High School Musical 3, as well as I Just Want to Be With You. That's a tune. But then I also like You Are the Music in Me from High School Musical 2. That's a great duet. In general was pretty good, to be honest. I want to reiterate. Yeah, I like them all. I'm sad that it's not actually Zac Efron singing in the first one. That always makes me a bit sad, and I don't think the music is as good. I think the story is a little bit better in the first one to say the third one. I think they get a little bit basically they all get repetitive. If you actually look at all 3 High School Musical movies, they all have the same plot. All 3 of them. You're in Town. I've heard good things about You're in Town. Oh, let's test our big screen while that's there. There we go. Perfect.
VOD watchers and chat, homework, find and watch Phantom of Paradise.
But yeah, so I love High School Musical. I always think that's going to be a great one. But and I still remember the songs. They're still really iconic from the first one, but I just think High School Musical 2, I think they really hit a good stride with the music, for sure. Except for that Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apple Wa'a song. That was a weird one. They went off the deep end in that one. They jumped the shark. I saw a comment that said High School Musical is Troy going through. It has Troy go through a mental breakdown. So this is the thing. So you think about it. Each one basically has Troy and Gabriella get together. Sharpay tries to get in the way and tries to take the spotlight. Gabriella decides this isn't working out for some reason and sings her big solo ballad to cry about the relationship. Troy then goes after the girl, and then they come together for the big final solo at the end, or the big final duet at the end. But it's like, you know, because you literally go, you can like tie it on going, well, this is the couple's duet that they sing at the start. Like, this is the couple's duet that Gabriella and Troy do. Here is the Sharpay and Ryan song at the start. Here's the team song. Here's the Troy solo. Here is the Gabriella solo. Here's the big ending duet. Like, they all have the same beats, pretty much. Oh, that was another one from High School Musical too. Every day of our lives, gonna find you there. Gonna hold on tight. I mean, they probably noticed. I'd hope they'd have noticed. Yeah, if it worked the first time, why not 10 times more? I mean, that's true. But yeah, I would hope that they'd go, wait a minute, this sounds really similar. But again, they like made their careers. So you kind of go, well, you know, it made their careers. They made a lot of money out of doing it. Player Lefty. The third one is about them all getting ready for prom. So they have some good songs about them getting ready for prom and stuff, and that's fun. But it's basically them getting ready for prom, choosing their universities. Troy is trying to figure out if he wants to do theatre or basketball because he's been submitted for Juilliard, which he wasn't expecting. Gabriella's going to like some Ivy League school somewhere, which is going to be far away, and she gets into the program early, and so she's not going to be there for prom, and so he goes chasing her, and it's that whole kind of spiel. But the third one was in theatres. I remember very distinctly it was in theatres because during that show, I went with a bunch of friends to the theatre to see it. And during said theatre show, there's that moment when Troy goes into the basketball room, takes off his shirt to put his basketball jersey on before he has his big mental breakdown solo. And during that like moment, he takes his shirt off, puts it in the locker, but before he put his new one on, my friend literally yelled, "Take your shirt," like, or not take your shirt off. She yelled, "Turn around," in the middle of the theater, and everyone just looked at us, and I was just like, oh no. Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure was pretty good too. And then there's High School Musical, the show, or whatever it is, which is weird. Yeah. It wasn't... No, I didn't know Steffi back then. This was back when... Well, when did it come out into theatres? I must have been 17, 18. Yeah, I must have been like 18. To have known... I'm thinking, to have known Becca at that point, I would have had to have been 17... Yeah, 17, maybe 18. Yeah, I mean, Akira, you're not wrong there. They did all turn and look at her. High School Musical was like 2013. Was it 2013? I feel like it was earlier than that because I was at university in 2013. When did High School Musical 3 come out? Let's find out. 2008 is when it came out. Not 2013. 5 years out, Ghostly Calamity. Yep, it is 15 years old this year. Think about that for a minute. They graduated high school the same years as me. No, I graduated high school a few years later. I was in secondary school. So yeah, 2008. Oh gosh. Really? Was it? Wait, even that feels early for me because I didn't think I knew Becca in 2008 because I would have only been like 13. What? Give me a sec. I need to double check that Google search. I'm intrigued now. High School Musical 3. It says 2008, yeah. How is it 2008? Because I didn't even finish secondary school until 2000 and... Yeah, because... So I didn't see it. Like, I would have seen it with my friends when I was, like, 17. But I wasn't... I was 16 in 2010. So I would have had to have been 14, which was way too young. All of this is saying 2008, but that just feels so early. Everything is telling me 2008. Like, they were nominated for awards in 2008. So I guess it has to be 2008, but that just feels so early. Sorry, I apologize. Hello, biologist. Great to have you, friend. Yeah, well, Ghostly, this is the thing. Doesn't feel right. So, I would have put it in 2010, 2011. Would be when I would have put it. 2010, 2011. 2008 feels too early. Let's see when High School Musical 2 was released. High School Musical 2 was 2007. And High School Musical 1? 2006. Did they just come out every single year? Seriously? That feels too early. I refuse to believe that. Something doesn't add up there. Because I remember going to the theatres, and if it was 2008, I wouldn't have been able to go into... Because if I was going into the theatre on my own, like, I went with a group of friends without, like, parents. And I would have been 14 in 2008. Which feels way too young for me to have been going with my friends. And again, I don't think I knew Becca at age 14. I didn't think I knew them at age 14. I thought they came in later into my life. Am I just totally misremembering? And maybe they were around. They were 13 and I was 14. Are we just Mandela affecting? Oh, Poison, 27's nothing. I'm 29. You're fine. Are you sure it wasn't 17 again? No, it wasn't 17 again. I specifically remember going... Because I didn't see 17 again in cinemas. I waited till that was on DVD to watch that. But I specifically remember going and seeing High School Musical in theatres. Yeah, Akira, that's where I'm confused. Because again, like, the friends that I went with... I don't think I was friends with in 2008. I think I was by 2010. So Player Lefty. So only the first High School Musical... No, the first two High School Musicals were Disney Channel exclusive. Only the third one was in theatres. Did it come to England later than UK? No. I think, actually, according to this, it came to the UK before, from what I'm seeing. It released in London in October 17th, 2008, and in the United States, October 24th, 2008. Apparently. Hydrate! I love that we're all just having an existential crisis about when High School Musical 3 came out. I mean, I had the soundtrack on my phone. I could probably find out. Because, of course, I have the soundtrack on my phone. Tom's playlists. High School Musical. It says we have to let it go. Show me the album, please. It says 2008. Dang. I've been like misremembering that my entire life. I can't believe I went that young. That feels nuts for me to have gone to the theater at like 14 years old with a 13-year-old with like, it was me, my brother, and our friends. So we were between the ages of 14. Eddie was 12. So it would have been between 12 and 14. David Jones. Interesting question. What games do you really like that might surprise people? Like if Matt enjoyed Team Fortress 2, so we'd have got no worries. Games that I like that people might find surprising. I don't know. I think my gaming tastes are pretty generic and conventional. I don't think there's any games that I sit there and go, I really like this. That is like weird or shocking. Like I'm just looking at my games collection down there, and I don't think I have anything that's like super shocking because I've like played. The kind of games that we play on the channel are the things that I play. I don't play much else. I always enjoyed the Jurassic Park game that I used to have as a kid on computer and PlayStation, where you used to go and collect fossils and then build like your own Jurassic Park. That's like the weirdest and oldest game I can think of. That and like, you know, Planet Zoo. Like those sort of zoo management games. Because I love animals. So like zoo management games I always do. Change the title to High School Musical gave me an existential crisis. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's funny. We all believe this to have happened way earlier than it did, or way later than it did. This is nuts. Because I swore I was like 17, with my friends being like 16-year-olds. Like, or some of my friends were 17 and some of them were 16. That's what because I remember us going out, because that was when we used to hang out all the time, was when we were that age, not when we were 14 and 13. Because that would have made me year 9, which feels way too young to have been year... no, it would have been year 10. It would have been the beginning of year 10. Even still. And they would have been year 9. Even still, that feels way too early. But still, it is what it is. So strange. I like just misremembered so much of my own history. It's crazy. What was the first R-rated equivalent? So we don't have R-rated movie. We have, I think, is it 18 plus, or is there actually a... Yeah, I think it's just 18 plus. US ratings. So we have... So yeah, we don't have an R-rated movie. We just have, we have U, which is universal, which I think is... We have U, which is the same as your G. We have PG, which is the same. We have 12/12A, which is the same as your PG-13. We have 18, which is the same as your R. And then you have another one, which is called NC-17, which is no one under the age of 17. And we have R-18s for that rating. But 18 is the same as your R. I don't think I've ever seen a 16 Ghostly. But that might just be me. I thought that meant, or maybe an older one, or maybe a new one. I don't know. But just, again, I just had a quick look. I wasn't seeing 16 on there. Are UK same grades as US? No, they're not. In terms of, like, you mean, like, school grade. Do you mean school grades as in, like, first grade, second grade? Or do you mean grades as in, like, A, B, C, D? Like, I got this grade on my paper, or do you mean school grades? Because the grades are... The school grades, I don't think, are the same. In the US, you can only go to an RA if you're an adult, if you're under. So... Yeah, so if you're talking about school years, it's like... Yeah, first, second, third, etc. So, school grades. So, well, let's think about it. So, I turned 16... in year 11. When you're in 11th grade, how old are you? Do you have an 11th grade? I guess you don't, because you then start getting into you're like a senior or a sophomore or something, don't you? Let's think of a different age. I would be 10. I'd be turning 13 in year 8. I'd be turning 13 in year 8. What grade would you turn 13 in? Would that be 9th grade or 7th grade or 8th grade? Yeah, see. So I think I was... But how old are you when you're in senior year? 7th grade. Yeah, so we're year 8, so we're like a grade above. Technically, in that regard, and I know that because ours goes up to year 13. So when you turn 18, you're in year 13, and 18 is your last year to school. Yeah, so 17 to 18 is senior year. For us, that is year 13. So yeah, year 13. So we have 13 years. You guys only got up to 12th grade. So we have reception, which is you are... Well, let's go backwards. So you've got year 13 is your 18, 12. So, but we have reception and then year 1, year 2, year 3, and we go up that way. You turn, what, 5 in reception, I think? You think chat is broken? Yeah, it looks like chat might be... Oh, no. No, chat isn't broken. Because the Pokemon just came back. We start kindergarten then. Yeah, so we do reception and then year 1. It clearly is just a different age to you guys. I didn't learn. I was way too old for... that the years in Harry Potter were based on in school years, yeah. Yeah, it probably is similar to kindergarten. It's just, I forget, like, you must be 5 in reception, or must turn 5. Yeah, you start school at turn 5 while in our first year at school. Yeah, so reception, you turn 5. Because I started in... Is that right? No, or do you turn 4? Because we started in 99, didn't we? We started school in 99. Like, the September of 1999, we started school. Wait, what? No. Well, no, 98. No, it would have been 98 we started school. Yeah, so we're 4 turning 5. Yes. Yeah, 1998 I started reception. It's so hard to remember. There's so much happening. I mean, biologist, you're not wrong. It's similar here. People like, you know, you get free nursery from the age of 3 to 4, but you can pay to get people into nursery at the age of 2. And so people are starting to do that more and more. Alright, Steffi, pedantics. Or semantics, I should say. You're being pedantic with semantics. Let's get Squirrel up front because you need to level up. What are you saying, Steffi? Who's the best pedantic one in your life? I mean, your dad's quite pedantic, so I suppose that makes sense. We're nearly there on getting everyone to level 50. Everyone's level 49 now. I didn't do anything either, Steffi, so I didn't deserve the drive-by either. Because if we get to 50, then we'll have a go at the Elite Four again. Because I remember the tactic now. We need to keep Bulbasaur alive for Slowbro. Pikachu will take on Dugong. Muck will finish him off. Muck will take on Cloyster. Jinx is one shot by Charizard. Lapras also gets some good damage from Charizard. So we should be okay. Oh, sorry. When I said drive-by, what I mean is like drive-by insult where like you didn't deserve when someone like insults you out of the blue and you didn't deserve it, or like you haven't done anything and yet they just insult you randomly, either apropos of nothing or like shot, like, you know, it's the whole thing of all shots fired. It's like what's with the drive-by? You literally just like sort of drove by, insulted me with no rhyme or reason. Just know when it comes down to it, Krabby will save you. Krabby is going to be the MVP. I can see it. But we do also need to try and evolve Krabby, which is a pain. Because, yeah, trying to evolve Krabby in the first battle is going to be a pain. That's why I wish I had the EXP share. Because then I could get Krabby to just gain a little bit of XP just so it evolved. What I need to do is make sure not just getting Krabby to level 50, but get Krabby like just to the point of like being so close to level 51 that it can gain the tiniest amount of XP and evolve. That's my plan. Oh no, why did I rain dance? That was a waste. Waste of a turn. Oh well. That's gonna do like nothing. How far do I think I'm in the challenge? Well, we're nearly done. Once we beat the Elite Four, we're done. The challenge is over. It's purely... the problem is just with the way Ash fights gyms means that certain Pokemon get really over-leveled really fast. And so you have to grind a ton to get everyone actually to a level where they can take on the Elite Four. Gen 1ers. Yeah, see, I was technically a Gen 2er. My first game was actually Pokemon Gold. That was my first Pokemon game. So I actually I started playing with Gen 2, but as Gen 2 was releasing, the anime came out in the UK dubbed. And so I started watching the anime, obviously, for Gen 1. And then I went back and played Pokemon Yellow once I'd watched the anime. But yes, Mike, it makes a valid point. It was just a crab and a seal. And literally, I think in Japan, Krabby's name isn't even like anything. In Japan, I think Krabby's name is literally just Crab in Japanese. Like, there's nothing unique about it, which is hilarious to me. What's after Pokemon? No idea. Dubbed different in the UK. No, it's just back in the 90s, Mike. It took a long time for shows to be dubbed for the US to make their way over here. It just took a long time. So like movies and games would come out like a month or two after they released in the US. Like sometimes longer. And again, particularly things like Japanese anime, because they were like untested. So people were like worried about bringing them over and worried about... Plus we had a whole... Sadly, England had a whole fear of Japanese culture and things like that as we were... as I was growing up. Because like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were actually called the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Because there was a fear of like Eastern, Japanese, Chinese, Korean... martial arts because they thought it was like devil worship and it was a very Christian country at the time. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Poison Heart. I appreciate it.
I have a running theory that the reason people in the US believe we built the first car is simplification. We are taught about Ford and the assembly line and it just becomes, US invented the car.
Basically, that sounds about right. Yeah, and it's exactly that sort of thing, Mike, where there's like little things where they're like, oh, we have to change all this. Are you planning on playing the new Zelda game? I'm toying with it. I never played Breath of the Wild, and I've never been a big Zelda player. So there is the fear that I won't get it, or that I'll miss stuff in terms of story. I'm tempted, though. It feels like a game I should play purely for my own education, more than anything else. So we'll see. It's also $70, so it's a lot of money. So I've got to figure out when I've just had to spend 125 quid getting home from London. That's another ton of money to spend, so we'll see. Never been much of a Zelda fan myself, but the older brother was so I only ever played it with him. Yeah, that's fair. I think the only Zelda game I've ever played was Ocarina of Time 3D for the 3DS, because it came with my 3DS. So I was like, alright, I guess I'm playing this then. I've been enjoying people create Korok Space Program. Oh, the Space Program game. Wasn't there a second one coming out soon? Is that come out? I forget if the sequel ever came out. Come on, Bulbasaur, let's finish this. What I might do, actually, is not get Krabby to level 50. I might get Krabby to level 49 instead. Or it's at level 49, but get it close to level 50, and then we can evolve it in the Elite Four. I think that'll be the plan. It's hard, because I only want to evolve him if it looks like we're going to win. I mean, I hope we do win. I hope this next time we can win, but we'll see. People have been torturing the Koroks in Tears of the Kingdom, and it's hilarious. Oh, well, that's wonderful. Oh, it's Kerbal Space Program I'm thinking of, not Korok Space Program. I saw a K and my brain just, like, connected the dots in my head. Was there a 3DS aspect to the 3DS? I only have the DS Lite. Yeah, there was. So the screen, you didn't need 3D glasses. You could just, like, turn a slider on the screen that made everything 3D and, like, pop out the screen. It was really cool tech. You couldn't play it for very long for similar reasons to VR, like eye strain. It was cool technology, though. What's everyone's first/favorite game? My first was technically Adventure Quest on the computer at age 5 with my New York older. Interesting. Okay. First ever game. What would my first game? It was definitely it must have been Pokemon Gold, because it would have been a Game Boy game. Because I think I didn't get the PlayStation until after I got the Game Boy, so I must have had a Game Boy. I mean, I had, like, old computer games. Actually, that was probably my first game because it was my dad's game and I occasionally played it. Tiberian Sun. If anyone remembers that game, that was probably the first game I ever actually played. But I think Pokemon was my first proper game. But I probably played my dad's Tiberian Sun game, Red Alert Tiberian Sun, when he had that. Pac-Man World Tour on the PlayStation 2. That was a fantastic game. Mavis Beacon teaches typing. I mean, I played games like that, and I played like the Disney CD-ROMs that weren't really games, or kind of had like mini games, but weren't proper games. I played those as well when I was younger. I had a really cool one with Timon and Pumbaa from Lion King 2. I had a Timon and Pumbaa one, I had a Lion King 2 one. They were both fun. I should find those. I bet there are ROMs of those somewhere, ROM hacks of those. I should see if I can find old like CD-ROM games from my childhood. And we do a stream just like plowing through old CD-ROM games that I used to play. I bet we could do that. Roller Coaster Tycoon, that was an early one. I also, another PlayStation 2 game, other PlayStation 2 games that I love. Bugs Life is a great PS1 game. I did play Rayman, didn't love it. Buzz Lightyear, Toy Story 2, the Buzz Lightyear Rescue. That was a good game. And I feel like there was another PS1 game that I loved that was like that. But yeah, they were good fun. Retro games. Oh, the M&M game. M&M World game thing. That was a strange one. Yes, I played both Rugrats games. So there was one, so there were a couple. So I had Rugrats in Paris on the PlayStation. I also had the PlayStation Rugrats game as well. And then there was a CD-ROM Rugrats game, which I have never been able to find a working ROM hack of. There was a Search for Reptar. So yeah, I did the Search for Reptar. Which one was Search for Reptar? Was that the PC one, or which was the PlayStation one? Which was the PC one? Because there was a PC one, and I cannot find a working ROM for it. But because I never got to complete. It was like a point-and-click adventure, and I never beat it. So I really want to do that at some day. That was the PlayStation one, Search for Reptar. Yeah, so I played that one, and I played Rugrats in Paris as well. But yeah, I wish I had Hydrate. I wish I could find a working ROM for the CD one that I used to have for the PC. I'm determined to find it. I bet someone somewhere has got one. I just need to find it. Where are we at level-wise? You're still level 49, so we'll go keep Pikachu. Undoubtedly, it's probably just very hard to find. Yeah, Nathaniel, you're probably right. It really sucks. I mean, it helps now that I actually have a PC rather than trying to find a Mac to emulate it on, or trying to find one that works with Mac emulation. So that is probably going to help me. But yeah, it's just really hard to find one that works. It's a real shame because it was a fun point-and-click adventure. If I can find it, I will definitely stream it just for the nostalgia. But I will need a walkthrough because it was confusing as all heck. Took 12 damage, is that right? Yeah, 12 damage. Poison. Hamtaro! Oh, Hamtaro. What a series. I watched that growing up. That's one of, there are a number of series that were on in the 90s that, like, you know when you kind of sit there and go, was that a fever dream? Did I make that up? Because it was like Monster Rancher. There were some weird ones. Zoids was another show I watched. There was another one which was like about a dinosaur hunter, caveman that was found, and they had to go and like find new things, like other dinosaurs or something. It was strange. Come on, Pikachu. Survive this poison. Should only do 12 damage, and then we can just take out the coughing. Boom. Pikachu, level 50. Trying to learn light screen. No, I don't think that's going to be... Let me double check, but I don't think light screen is going to be of any benefit to me. Because what's the other ability we have? Double team. Yeah, no, light screen's not going to be... Light screen does protect the entire team. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do light screen. If I need to go to the move, remember I will. But I think agility's better, or double team's better. The only benefit light screen has is it defends the entire team, but Pikachu's defense is so weak that getting up a light screen is really hard without taking a decent hit yourself. And like in that first fight, I just need Pikachu out there swinging. Cool, so we now just need Muck to get to level 50, and then Krabby we can get to close to level 50, and then we're good. Hello, DG! Good to have you. Right, let's get Muck. I'm hoping to try and do that first fight before we finish today. Because otherwise it's literally just been grinding, which is a little less interesting. Your co-workers are daring you. Marry me. Sadly, I cannot marry you, DG. I am sorry to disappoint, but my heart belongs to another. I am a happily married man, sadly. Well, I say sadly. I'm a happily married man, so I'm not sad about it, but... Favorite gen, first gen Pokemon? Oh, we've been over this before. It's got to be Eevee every time. It's been a long day, guys. I've done a lot of reading today. My brain is not in speaking mode. My words are hard, guys. Words are hard. They didn't know they were pushing ID drones. Yeah, that's fair. Oh gosh, that makes me feel so old. I'm 10 years their senior. Gosh. Hopefully the couch is comfy. See you later, Zuzu. Have a good day. DG, fair play. DG, fair play. DG, GG, I suppose you could say. Good. Yes, no, we don't do banishments to the couch. We do our best to have a healthy relationship. We always, you know, they say a lot in weddings, don't they? Like, don't go to bed angry, but we really stand by that. And we don't do banishments. Like, we've had a couple of times where we've sat back to back in silence. for like 5 minutes, and then we've apologized and made up and got to bed. Favorite Flash site? Gosh, I don't remember. I used to play a lot on like the Cartoon Network Flash sites back in the day. Yes, Ghostly Calamity. That's a very, very good. That is actually a benefit of it. Is if you're both tired, there is also then a motivation to fix the issue and to recover the issue. Because you're both tired, and so you don't want to go to bed angry. Like, I've gone to bed angry, not with Steffi, just in life. I've gone to bed angry maybe twice in my life, and you just feel horrible the next day. It's just not worth it. And when it's meant to be the person you love the most out of everyone, it's horrible to wake up the next morning and be mad at that person. It's awful. So, Tom, how do you resolve simple arguments and why is Steffi always right? Well, the simple answer is she isn't always right. And we've, and part of it has been us learning to accept when someone else might be right. Now, there are plenty of times where I'm wrong. Do not hear what I'm not saying. Don't hear what I'm not saying. There are times when I'm wrong, but we each, in every argument, both parties are guilty of something. Very, very rarely in any argument or disagreement are both is any side entirely innocent, in the sense of, if an argument has happened, if I've annoyed Steffi and she then reacts in a way that causes us to start arguing, there is a thing to say. It's like yes, I was wrong for doing the thing in the first place, but the way Steffi reacted, or to the situation, wasn't helpful either, and it's allowing both people to accept their part in the argument at the fallout. Happy wife, happy life. Nah, I don't agree with happy wife, happy life. Like, you want your wife to be happy. 100% you do. You absolutely want your wife to be happy. But happy wife, happy life is actually really, in my opinion, actually disrespectful to the other person, because basically it says, I don't care enough to fight this, or to fight for you. I don't care enough about myself in order to just make my life easier. I'm just going to let you get whatever you want, and I'm never going to call you out on anything. And actually, love is actually calling someone out when they're wrong. That is part of loving someone, because if they just think they're right about everything, even when they're doing things that are very, very clearly wrong, and you never call them out, that's not love. That's a happy wife, happy life. Oh, I just don't want to bother with it. I don't want to worry about it. It's like, no. Part of me loving Steffi is helping her to be the best version of herself she can be and presenting herself well. And so if I can help her with that by saying those things, then yeah. Like, that's the thing. So that's why I don't personally prescribe to happy wife, happy life, because it's very dismissive, and actually it's a little bit disrespectful. It's very boomer humor, isn't it? Absolutely Poison Heart. Absolutely, it's boomer humor. Like, I know people that do vibe with the happy wife, happy life, and I look at their marriages and I just sit there and I'm like, oh, I'm not sure that's what I'd want. I want a relationship where we communicate and we talk and we work through differences and discussions. It's not just, like, we're not fighting all the time. By no means do I want to fight all the time, but it's like we talk through our differences and we discuss things and we work together to reach conclusions, rather than just going along with whatever she says because that's easiest. Happy. Sorry, I'm not right. Pokemon biologist, yes you are. Happy communication, happy life doesn't flow well, but it is better. See, yeah, Fighter, you get it. Hello, Varian. Good to have you. But yeah. There you go. You got you managed to slip me into relationship advice with Tom again. Yeah, I remember I banned the phrase "yes, dear" because it felt like just another person. I can't be bothered to communicate my feelings, so I'll just do what you want. It's exactly that. Which is also why, like, the only time I use "yes, dear" is ironically as like a joke. So she just looks at me and, like, if I'm just sitting there smiling, I just, or like, you know, she'll be saying something and I'll just go. If it's something I don't want, I like, you know, it's one of those things you have to know the person and know it. It's like whenever it's like, she asked me to do something and she lists off why she needs to do it. And I was happy to do it when she asked me to do it, but she's then gone on and explaining herself a lot and like trying to justify it to me. I'm just like, yes, dear. But it's never normally like serious. Like, again, we banned this serious idea of me saying that, which is totally fair. Happy apocalypse, everything ends. I mean, that's true. Not the direction I'd have gone, but it's true. How to navigate your way through relationships. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I need to be careful because I don't want to get Krabby to actually evolve. Okay, we should be able to do both these battles and still be fine. That nihilism is Zuma humor. Yes, it is. Gotta love a bit of nihilism. Happy wife, happy love is just a way to is like a crappy way to blanket over clear toxicity biases and abuses in the relationship that the couple are too lazy to address. That is 100% it. Absolutely. Let's get that music kicking back in. Happy apocalypse, we don't have to deal with the civilization anymore. I mean, some and some. Yes, perfect. Right. I think, guys, we are ready. Let's have a go at this Elite Four once again. I need to go to Cinnabar Island to restock on hyper potions, I think. What did you end up thinking of Chipotle, Tom? I love Chipotle. There was a Chipotle in London, and Steffi and I were very, very tempted to go and get Chipotle in London. But yeah, love Chipotle, DG. How many do I have in stock? So let's get one more of you. Oh, I'm sure I should probably go and buy some more proteins and stuff. Some drug, some not drugs. I keep calling them drugs. The medicines. Should probably go and get some of those. Stock up before we head into the fight. Again, spend all my money. Do you save typically after each Elite Four victory? I sometimes do. Depends on like if we're streaming or what we're doing. Because I used to back in the day. Because, I used to when I tend to when I'm playing myself. Because I'm normally just like, if I die, I'll reset. If I die, I'll reset. Whereas when I'm streaming, I've not been doing that. Because I just want to make sure we get through to the end. You know? And if I lose, and that's my bad. See? Happy flowers. What should I buy? What do we need? What does the team need? Like, I can probably give some more stuff to Krabby. What does he need desperately right now? He desperately still needs special defense. And Pikachu needs regular defense, which is a bit of a shame. But he's out, I think, of space for that. Muck could do with some speed. You could also do with a bit of speed. You could do with some speed. Let's get a ton of Carboss, I reckon. Let's get some speed stats boost him. Yeah, we can buy 3 Carboss. Perfect. Then I can go down to the first floor and buy some super potions. Oh, not the first floor. Where is it you buy super potions? You are TMs. Let's buy a couple of super potions. Sure, why not? We'll go with 10 super potions. Let's go down to the bottom, get those Carboss. So, Squirtle needed some. Also needed some. Muck needed some. It's that. Right, now let's get out of here. Head to the Elite Four before we finish up for the day. Fly, fools. Go put Pidgeotto back in the box. Dragon isn't hated anymore swiftly, particularly since the introduction of Fairy. Dragon I don't think was ever hated. I'm not sure what I'd change about Pokemon. Well, actually, no, I do know what I'd change. I'd give it a difficulty setting. So if you wanted, like, easy mode, normal mode, and, like, hard mode, and then Nuzlocke mode. So you'd have, like, extra, like, hardcore, like, extreme difficulty is like a Nuzlocke built into the game. I would just build it in such a way where you could literally just have difficulties built in, because it's way too easy these days. Right, let's go. Are we going to get on? Let's actually bring you down. Feels like we should get into. Let's go. Hello, GT Live. Good to have you. Yes, Spike music. That is correct. Woo! Let's see how we get on, baby. Right, Pikachu. We got to go and get in those hits. Yeah, Thunderbolt right off the bat. Let's go. Great. See, the problem is he will probably kill me next turn. So do I... I'm going to go with the Thunderbolt. Let's go. Yeah, he's going to now one-shot me with Ice Beam. Yep. Kind of what I expected. Let's now go in with Muck. Yep, and finish the job. Just go with Strength. Yep, full restore. Dang it! Did not see that one coming. Well, I did see it coming. I just took the risk. So I now need to go on the defensive. Oh, safeguard, really? Safeguard, hail, ice beam. Ooh. Is that going to be me done? No. Mark, tanking it. Absolutely tanking it. We're just going on the full defensive now. Yep, he's then going to hail. So basically, her strat is to just keep the hail up. Which is fine, because that gives me some free turns every now and again. We don't need to worry about acid armor, because acid armor is physical defense, not special defense. We are going to need to hyper potion soon, though. No longer safeguarded. Great, we outlived the safeguard. Where are we at? We can do one more minimize. Yep, he's then going to put a safeguard up. Yep, okay, so we need to go to the bag. We need to heal. So yeah, Pikachu once again, sadly, just cannon fodder, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, the hail has stopped. Right, we get a free hit now. Sludge Bomb, let's go. Okay, we're going to need another Sludge Bomb, but that should be fine. We should be able to get off next turn without dying. Surf is its other move, but Surf shouldn't do much damage either, because we're a bulky boy. Boom, there we go. The two gone down. No, we're going to stick in for Cloyster. Probably going to need to hyper potion again, sadly. Yep, so he's put spikes down, which is unfortunate. Yep, pelted by hail. Let's go for another Sludge Bomb. Oh, of course, he uses freaking Protect. I forgot he does that. Can't do it twice in a row, though. So I just need to be aware of that. I mean, I can just use Acid Armor on those other turns, potentially. So yeah, he's going to try and Protect twice in a row, but he can't. We're going to Sludge Bomb him. Come on, get that poison going. Right, he's now going to use Hail. Yep. Cool, that one. Then he'll use Protect next turn. Yes! Come on! The hope is she's used as full restore on Dugong, so she doesn't have one for Cloyster now, because I think last time she ended up using it for Cloyster. Let's go with Strength. Yeah, because he used Protect, which is what I expected. So we are going to take a hit here. He's hurt with Poison. Like I say, now the hope is just... I'm going to use Strength. Yep, great. Good choice, good choice. That worked. Slowbro. So unfortunately, I'm now going to have to sacrifice all the evasiveness we gave Muck to get back to Bulbasaur. That's the one thing I haven't been buying. I should have bought more Evers. Otherwise, we're going to run out of evasiveness maneuvers as time goes on. So let's go to Bulbasaur, because I don't think he has any Psychic moves. Isabel, sure, I was never not in the UK. I haven't been out of the UK in a long, long time. Yep, so you're going to get pelted, but Slowbro is also going to get pelted. Do we set up Sleep Powder and Leech Seed? Yeah, let's set up a Sleep Powder and Leech Seed. Because otherwise he's going to put me to sleep with Yawn. We're also going to keep getting pelted by hail, which is not ideal, but that's where the Leech Seed should come in. Leech Seed, let's go. No! Evade! He's asleep! How did he evade? Great, he's falling asleep for a long time. That's lovely. Then the hail's going to kick him. Oh no, the hail's ended. Great. Razor Leaf, let's go. Yep, fantastic. Just kind of what I wanted. Right, he's now going to wake up. Oh, he has Ice Beam. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. I did not realize he had Ice Beam. Did he have Ice Beam last time? I thought he didn't. That is real unfortunate. What moves has Charizard got? Can we win the day with a Charizard? Because I just kind of want to one-shot him if I can. I'm going to go in with Charizard. Fortunately, we still are getting healed a little bit. Because the Leech Seed is still active. So let's just go with a Slash, I think. Oh, no. That is so unfortunate. That didn't kill. Oh, my gosh. But the Leech Seed will give me a little bit of health. Gosh. Oh, no. He's sending Lapras out now. That's really unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I haven't got time to heal. I should have put out some fodder. Let's just go with a Flamethrower. That'll do some decent damage to Lapras at least. Yeah. It's going to surf. It's going to kill. I guess we're going to have to go back to Muck. Yep, spike damage as I expected. We're going to have to go back to our minimizing game. Yikes. Let's heal ourselves. Gosh, how are these moves hitting? Gosh, Surf is just hitting me every time. Great. We're now at full evasiveness. We should just be able to avoid now for a long time. Hyper Potion again. Flip, we've used like all our Hyper Potions. Just got Muck. Oh, that hit. That's unfortunate. No! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Do I have like a ice heal or whatever it's called? Got a random burn heal. I know I do have some ice heal. I do. Yes. Dang it, that hits. Seriously? Sludge bomb, let's go. Oh, how is he hitting me? I'm at like max evasiveness. He's got a berry, flip me. Citrus berry as well, that's the worst one. How are you hitting me? What RNG is this? Great. Only one more to go. Sludge bomb. We gotta go. Wow, full restoring your jinx. Jeepers. We didn't get to evolve Krabby, but I was too worried about trying to evolve Krabby in this. We should be able to evolve Krabby in this fight. I mean, we got some weaknesses against water. I'm just going to go through at this point, and we'll see. I just need to check. Who does he start with? We now need to heal up, so we got, I think we have some super potions should do the job for a lot of them. Like Pikachu should be fine on a super potion. Oh, that was the wrong one, but that's fine. Got plenty. So he starts with Onyx. So we should probably start with... Should we start with Krabby? I'm wondering if we start with Krabby. Yeah, that's good enough to full. Kind of worried about Muck because I don't think we know if we have enough ethers or anything. Because I keep forgetting to buy them. We have we have an elixir. We only have 3 ethers, and that only does individual moves, right? Stores a selected move, yeah, and then we have 1 elixir. Okay, I'm going to leave Muck as is then. Let's start with Crabster. Yeah, we'll go with Crabster, and we're then going to go with a Surf from Krabby, I think. Just make sure I did swap that correctly. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's do it! Yeah, Pokemon Biologist, you're right. He does start with Onyx. Let's go with Surf. Oh, are you just going to kill Krabby straight off? Are you really? No! Krabby, you tank! Right, we're switching up to Charizard and we're going with that, we're gonna go with some aerial acing. Oh, are you kidding me? That doesn't kill. Oh, no. He has Rock Tomb. Yikes. Okay. Oh, my speed fell. That's not great. Slash. Is he going to heal? Yeah, he'll heal. Alright, we'll slash and then we'll aerial ace. Okay, so an aerial ace alone didn't kill him. But he is the defensive one, to be fair. He's physical defense. Let's go with an aerial ace here as well. Because he's a higher level. But I don't know if his physical defense is as good. Yeah, okay, it's good. They all have fucking Rock Tomb! No, that's Charizard down. Okay. Okay. Let's think about this. Machamp. Pikachu's fast, but is he strong? Muck is tanky. Let's go with Muck. Pikachu's going to be good if we need a quick burst with anyone. Oh no, he's got a freaking berry. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Let me Sludge Bomb. I'm just going to go with a Sludge Bomb. I'm not going to risk it. Oh, fighting type move. Not very effective. Great. We've got no moves super effective against us. That's what we like. Withdrew? I did not see that coming. Do we go back for Crabster? Let's get Krabby back in, because he survived an earthquake. So if he uses earthquake, we should be okay. Come on. Oh, he's faster, though. Crud. That was a poor switch on my play. No! Krabby! Surviving again! Yes! Come on! Got some Machamp out again, which is good. So I'm actually going to send out... I'm going to send out Pikachu. We're going to go for some quick attacks. Or some fast attacks, I should say. Yep, so Pikachu should be able to go in with a... I'm not going to risk a quick attack. I am just going to go straight in with the... Oh, you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me? This is the worst. Not sure how this is going to do. Yeah, it's not going to do super well. I reckon... Do I revive him or do I boost someone? No, actually, I'm going to just leave it for now. We don't need to panic this quick in. Let's go with another Thunderbolt. Yeah, that's going to kill Pikachu. He's going to go down. Yep. Pikachu, you suck. You absolutely suck with this. Let's go back to Muck. He's got no defense for Muck. We've only got one of these left, so we're going to have to use it. Let's hope we poison. Come on! Muck's going to clutch it. Muck is going to be the MVP of this entire Elite Four, I'm pretty sure. Hitmonlee. We don't have any real defense against Hitmonlee right now. So we're going to stick with Muck. We don't have any Sludge left. We only got Strength. But he is a physical attacker as opposed to defensive. So yeah, Strength is doing okay. Mega Kick. That could be Muck down. Oh, he absolutely crushes a Mega Kick. Brick breaks me to kill me. Yep, kind of what I expected. Now, none of my guys now are particularly quick. Who's fastest? Give us the best chance. 68, 65, 67. Squella it is. Let's go. Oh, he's still faster. Oh, this might go badly. Oh, yes, Squirtle coming. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, no, that's unfortunate. That's my bad. I expected Bite to do more damage than it did. Oh, but he missed! Come on, Squirtle! Oh, that was flipping lucky. RNG saved me there. And now we get the moment we've all been waiting for! He earned that. I think we can all agree he earned that. I love that he turns away, like, so defeated. Gotta heal up the team. Right, who actually needs hyper potions? You definitely need a hyper potion. Muck is probably gonna need a hyper potion. Super potions. Pikachu again on a super potion. Probably all kind of need hyper potions, really. Right, who does the next one lead with? Let's see. She leads a Gengar, which is not ideal. Because my only fight against Gengar is Squirtle, and I don't foresee Squirtle being fast enough to take on Gengar. But let's have a go. We're kind of flying blind now. Yep, Agatha is the worst one, for sure. I am very much going to be relying on Muck and Charizard to get us through this one, I think. Yeah, she's going to double team her way into this. Immediate miss. This is off to a great start. She's doing that thing. Yeah, we're here. Come on! Not great, but we got an attack through. I'm going to set up a rain dance, because why not? Oh, of course, you're setting up confusion. You are the worst. Oh, of course you did. Oh, come on! Confusion is what really sucks. You did well, Squirtle. You did what you could, but he was being a little... I'm going to go with Muck. We're going to go with our evasive maneuvers. We don't have a... we do have enough for one full round of evasive. Exactly. See, biologist, you get it. It's cheating when other people do it. It's great when I do it. Although the problem is, I've just realized Muck has no attack against Gengar. Because he only has strength. So this is now... Yeah, this has now been a waste of my PP. I've just realized this. Unless I could ever in the battle actually and give Sludge Bomb some stuff. But he's poison as well, which isn't ideal. But I know I can at least use Sludge Bomb on him. Oh, that was a critical hit. That's unfortunate. Oh, does Shadow Punch never miss? Just acid armor him because things like his Shadow Punch are physical. Yeah, I think Shadow Punch doesn't miss. Yeah, it won't go any higher. Great. Right, let's heal. He's just going to keep using Shadow Punch, which is a bit of a pain. Right, where's my Ether? We want to do Sludge Bomb. Oh, that was a critical hit. That's sad and unfortunate. Sludge Bomb, let's go. But we miss as well. This is the problem. He has a move that never misses. I can't keep wasting moves. Come on, Muck. Come through with a Sludge Bomb. He won't be poisoned because he is a poison type. Oh, that does so little damage. I'm going to go with Charizard. We're going to go with Aerial Ace. Might be a bad choice. No, okay, that's okay. Aerial Ace, let's go. Because that never misses. This is why we needed Aerial Ace. Of course, it's just freaking toxic! Now, I'm going to predict that she's going to use a full restore. So I'm going to go and use an antidote while I'm here. So I predict she's going to full restore. Told you! Right, now we're back. Aerial Acing. Critical hit! Come on, Charizard! I'm gutted that I wasted all of Muck's evasive prowess for this battle, but it is what it is. Right, Pikachu, come on. You gotta come through with me on this one. It's a goal back. Come on, you can do this. Thunderbolt him. Let's go. Okay, half damage. That's not bad as long as we can survive one attack. Can we survive one attack? Can we survive one attack? Can we survive one attack? Yes, we can! Come on, Pikachu! Arbok, right. We've got nothing to fight Arbok with, I don't think. I don't think we have anything that can fight Arbok. Oh, no, we do! Of course! Poison is weak against ground types. Charizard, you're coming back in. He does use Intimidate, which is a pain, but that's what it is, what it is. Yeah, so I kind of expected it to not do super well. What is that going to do? Is that defense? That's defense. Yep, that's fine. Harshly fell. Okay, well, we're going to just do another dig. Yeah, he's trying to Sludge Bomb me. Critical hit! Come on! Another Gengar. I'm going to sit with Charizard because we can Aerial Ace him. Because even if he tries to double team me, we can just keep Aerial Acing. Oh, wow. Okay, he didn't do his double team tactic, which is not ideal. Yep, that's unfortunate. Okay. Right, I'm now going to go for Pikachu. And just get a Thunderbolt off if I can. Fire is not incredibly effective against poison. It is not. That is a misnomer. But also, the reason I'm not using Flamethrower is because I was worried that he was... Oh, wow, he's faster than my Pikachu. That's really unfortunate. I was worried that he was going to start using Sleep Powder. Oh, he tried the same thing. He tried Hypnosis. I was worried that he was going to start using his double team tactic to start avoiding me, and Aerial Ace is the only thing. I should have probably just done it with Flamethrower before he did anything like that. That's probably what I should have done. But it's fine. We can make it work regardless. We've got a Leech Seed off. That's great. And we can't be poisoned too badly by Sludge Bomb. Let's go with a Razor Leaf. Yep, he woke up as expected. He's trying to Hypnosis me, but Hypnosis has less accuracy. Oh, okay, this is going to be more of a... He's just going to keep... Oh, withdraw. Are you serious? That's annoying. Oh, it sends out Haunter. How annoying. So we're going to Sleep Powder you. Oh, no, he got a Hypnosis off. Dang it. That's annoying. Right, we're going to go... Where's my Pokeflute? Where are you? Grass and Ice. And Steel. Ha! Can't use Dream Eater if I'm not sleeping. Can you? Oh, for goodness sake, how is your accuracy so high? How is your accuracy so high? Gonna use Dream Eater again, isn't he? Yep. Sucks, done it. Yes, you missed. Suck. How does it feel to be asleep yourself? Let's get a Leech Seed going. This is going to be a brutal one, just going through with Razor Leaves. But this is why the Leech Seed is good, because it does like extra damage each turn. Mean look. Okay, you've trapped me. Great, I wasn't going anywhere. Oh, you're full restoring it, seriously. It doesn't get rid of Leech Seeds, that's fine. It's just annoying. So he's just going to kick, because his only real move is Dream Eater. So even with that, it doesn't matter, because you're now just going to die to Leech Seed in the next 2 turns. So now all I'm going to do is wake up, which is going to totally ruin your Dream Eater. Yeah, won't affect Bulbasaur. Leech Seed, you're dead! I mean, is Haunter already dead because it's a ghost? Who knows? No, we're going to keep him Bulbasaur for Gengar. Because this is all she has left. So all I need to do is get it to sleep. Yep, Sludge Bomb, but that's not going to do a ton to me. Maybe it will do a ton to me. We'll get a Leech Seed going. Just to be safe, we'll get a Leech Seed going. Just gonna Razor Leaf. It should be Gucci. There we go. And that is Agatha beaten. Oh, we are a little worse for wear after that one. Revives, let's go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Charizard needs one. So he leads with it's Lance now, and he leads with Gyarados. So we should lead with Pikachu probably this time because we can get some Thunderbolts going. Pikachu switching in first against Gyarados. Hopefully, we'll see if this works. Mareep, ho! Oh, actually, let's get another Ether. Let's Ether minimize on Muck. Minimize. Let's go! Because he is the best of the Elite Four, but the champion still remains after him. Still have to beat Gary. Bruno is easy. And the first one and the third one are hard. Oh yeah, so that's going to lower my physical, but that's fine because we just got a Thunderbolt anyway, which is special. Critical hit! Come on! Going for Dragonair right now. It's Squirtle's time to shine. No, who is it? No, it's not. It's Kingler's time to shine. I know there's Dragonites and things as well, but Ice Beam time! That's not ideal. Because he's just safeguarded. Okay, kind of expected. I'm going to go with Mud Shot. Nice, 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 nice. Good move, good moves, good moves. Dragon Rage always does 40. Ice Beam. No, gonna heal. Kind of expected that. But Ice Beam didn't do enough on its own. So unless we crit, we'll just get a high roll. No, we didn't crit that time. That's fine. We're gonna Mud Shot again. Speed fell again. Oh, it's outraging. Now that is not good. Yeah, that's Kingler gone, sadly. Okay, outrage. Who's going to be faster than an outrage? It's actually going to be able to do some damage. Not a lot of people. I reckon we just tank it. Yes! Come on, Muck. Coming through. Dragonair again. That's unfortunate. We now don't have any ice types to take it down. Do we go with Muck and do we play defensive? I reckon we go with Muck and we play defensive. No longer safeguarded. That's what I expected. Right, minimize time. They're going to safeguard, so it's going to be minimize. Yeah, outrage. There we are. How tanky are we against outrage? Still pretty tanky. Because he still runs the risk of getting confused after outrage is finished. There we go. Yep, hurt yourself. Great. Do some damage while I'm just defensing myself up. Tried to Thunder Wave, but it missed. Nice. Acid armor. Because again, this thing is... these guys are physical attackers primarily because of Dragon. Oh no, Dragon's a special type, isn't it? Dragon's not physical, it's special. Okay, so he's outraging. This shouldn't kill. We'll need to heal next turn though. Go in confusion. So if I do a strength and then you hit yourself with confusion, we should be Gucci. I mean, strength took you out. Great. It's gonna go straight for Dragonite, so we're gonna stick with Muck. Parley is no longer safeguarded. Let's go with a Sludge Bomb. Yep, immediately safeguards. Basically means they can't be poisoned, I'm pretty sure. But we can still use our Sludge Bomb regardless. He's going to outrage now. He's going to be more powerful. So we need to be careful of that one. Yeah, we could probably take one more of those. Yeah. Sludge Bomb again. But he missed. Great. Sludge Bomb. But he's going to miss. We're going to strength. We're going to hope this works. He's confused. He is probably going to get a full restore now. Yep. Fine. Strength is fine. Partly's no longer safeguarded, but he's confused right now, so he's going to try and safeguard. Oh, he's no longer confused, apparently. That full restore took him out of confusion, which I did not expect, but that's okay. We've only got one of these left. He just did that, which is not ideal. Survive. Come on, Muck. to heal. Can't risk it. We don't have any more sludge bombs, which is a bit of a shame. We're just going to have to strength. Outrage got through the cracks. It's unfortunate. It's fine. We can take another one of those. He's confused. Is he going to get full restored again? He is not, but he might hurt himself with confusion. Nope, he used outrage. Come on. We can survive another one of these. One of these. Yep, come on. Good job, Muck. Good job, Muck. Good job, Muck! Right, I'm going to switch him. I'm going to go for Bulbasaur, I think, here. Muck's done his job. He took out the big boy. Now, it is part flying, but I'm hoping I can get it to sleep and get a Leech Seed off. Yeah, can we survive a wing attack? Probably not. I'm worried we can't. Nope. Nope, that was unfortunate. That was a bad choice on my part. That was really unfortunate. Oh gosh, the Pterodactyl's fast. Maybe Muck should have stayed in. Hyper Beam? Well, that's Squirtle gone. Right, well, he's going to have to recharge this next turn. So let's go with Charizard. Let's just kick him. Let's revive something, I think. Or do we use... No, let's use it to heal Muck. Let's use this time to heal Muck, because he's going to have to recharge. So let's heal Muck up. There we go. So he's got to recharge. I guess we're going to have to flamethrower. It's not going to be super powerful. Ancient Power is going to be painful to take. Oh my gosh, an Oko. This is really not going well for me. We were doing so well. He's going to Ancient Power. How's Muck going to take it? Okay, Muck's doing well. Aerotax's attack and defense is rising. Just everything's rising. Not again. I mean, this is the one time Acid Armor is probably going to come in handy. I should heal. Yeah, because he was going to do that. Come on, Muck. Tank it. Tank it, Muck. He's got to heal so we can get another minimize off. Problem is, if he can do that much damage, I've got to heal again. Because I expected he'd do that again. He can't have that many left. He must only have one, maybe, left. So let's get off another minimize. Yeah, there we go. But I think that must be his last one, surely. Ha! There we go. He's only got Scary Face now. It's Acid Armor. Because he's only got physical moves now. So acid armor's going to be good. So I've only got one strength left and none of those. Gosh, okay. Now what? I do have one more ether, which we could use. I want to save the elixir until after this battle. Let's go with Sludge Bomb. How are you hitting me so much? Yeah, not very effective. That's kind of what I expected. And I think that's Lance. Come on, baby! Yeah, we're up against Gary next. Right. Here it is, everyone. The Hail Mary. We have 6 hyper potions left. Super potion. We've got 6 super potions. Okay, and Gary also starts... He starts with a Pidgeot. A Pidgeot is what he starts with. Oh, crap! I didn't elixir muck! Oh, crud! Oh, shoot. I didn't put an elixir on muck. That could come and bite me in the butt. We'll see. We're in it now. There may be a chance I can elixir muck in the fight. Come on, give me a crit. Give me another crit, Pikachu. Come on. Nope. Of course, no such luck. Aerial Ace. That's probably going to kill me. No! Oh, but he is paralyzed. Now, I'm actually going to be silly. It's going to seem silly. But this means that, yeah, I'm not going to survive this, unfortunately. It meant that if I did, I could one-shot him. But he was going to be annoying anyway. Who do I send out? I send out Charizard. Let's go. Flying versus flying. Great. Doing well, doing well. Blastoise, this is going to be rough. Right, I'm going to try to go with Bulbasaur. We're going to try our Sleep Powder Leech Seed technique. But my fear is speed right now. He Rain Dance. That gives me a free turn. So if this works, come on. Come on. Leech Seed him. Great. Let's go in for a Razor Leaf, I think. That's unfortunate. Yep, he woke up. That's kind of what I expected. He Hydro Pump, but he missed. He's going to keep trying to Hydro Pump. He's also going to use a berry. Great. That's fine, because then I'm going to Leech Seed him, and that's probably going to sap most of that away. Almost, not quite all. Right, let's try and get him back to sleep. Oh, that's going to be the end of Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur coming in clutch! Come on! And the rain stopped. And that was on a Rain Dance Hydro Pump. Right, we are Giga draining. Bulbasaur, come on, buddy! Alakazam. Crud. I have nothing to fight Alakazam with. I mean, I've got Squirtle. I don't know if I need Squirtle for anything else. Who else has he got? He has an Arcanine. I do have Kingler as well, though. Alakazam's not got very good physical defense. Let's try Squirtle. If not, I reckon we have to brute force him with Charizard. Oh, no. That's Squirtle dead. That is Squirtle dead. 100%. There is no way Squirtle survives that. Psychic. This is where it's going to be brutal. His special attack is so good. Hopefully, my Charizard is just faster. Let's go for a Flamethrower. His special defense might be higher, but we've got Stab. I think we get in this game, or is that Gen 4 we got Stab? But we've also got the Charcoal on him, so Flamethrower is going to do more damage. Come on, Charizard, you got to do it for me. Yes! That was the one I was really worried about. Rhydon. Back to Bulbasaur for Rhydon. Another Sleep and Leech Seed combo. Let's go. I don't know if we're going to be fast. That's the only thing I'm worried about. We are, but we missed. No! Oh, he missed as well. Oh. That was a... Oh, that was an RNG turn. Great, Leech Seed off. Let's go for a Razor Leaf. We probably don't need to do a Giga Drain just yet. Nice! Bulbasaur! Arcanine, right, let's go. Arcanine, let's go with Kingler. That's my special, that's my physical attack, but that's fine. So we don't need it. He's going to Flamethrower. That shouldn't do... I mean, I know it's special, which isn't ideal. But it shouldn't do a lot. It shouldn't... I should be able to get at least one Surf off. And we've got the Mystic Water, so that's a boosted Surf. Still not great. I'm going to go with a Mud Shot, because he's probably going to kill me. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. We've got something to defend against him, because we're going to go with Charizard and we're going to go for a Dig. Oh, extreme speed. Oh, that's a really high attack. Can Charizard survive or no? He can. Yes. What else you got left? An Exeggutor after this. Which is not ideal if Charizard faints during this battle. Gonna go for another dig. We can probably survive this. What I might do is switch out to someone for fodder and heal up Charizard to take on Exeggutor. Come on, come on. Come on, dig. Yes! Right, so what have we got? We have Muck and Bulbasaur. He's going to have psychic moves, isn't he? So both of them are going to be super good. I'm actually going to leave it then. We're just going to go, and then if we need to, I'll revive him in the next, I think. I think this is the move. Come on, Charcoal. Boosted fire, flamethrower. Let's go. Yeah, baby! Come on! Woo! Come on! Muck and Charizard were the absolute no, Bulbasaur, you're still not allowed to evolve. We've been over this. You might have won, but no. No, Bulbasaur. Bad Bulbasaur. You might be champion, but no. Oh my gosh. There it is. I'm probably going to rename this episode because we flipping... I did not expect that to work. Also, I love this whole speech about, like, you know, Gary, you didn't treat your Pokemon with love and trust. Because actually, if you go into the later games, your rival is actually the good one and you're the villain. You're the bad rival in later games. But there we go. Ash Ketchum Anime Challenge completed. And we technically did better than Ash because we carried on. And we actually beat the Elite Four, which he did not. So, oh my gosh. So Ash can canonically win. He just needs to grind a lot more and use a lot more items. He needs a lot more. It seems fitting that Pikachu's first. Had to take a photo of that. But yeah, the amount of flipping hyper potions, revives, ethers that you need to win is ridiculous. Look at that. 33 hours and 40 minutes is what it took us. Oh, and Gary just runs away. Because obviously there's more in this game because you can go to the Sevi Islands. So, we might continue this, because we might go and do the, like, I might pick this up again at some point and do his Orange Island journey through the Sevi Islands and, like, the Elite Four that way. There we go. So, to answer the age-old question, could Ash, with his team, legitimately have beat the Elite Four? I think the answer is yes, but barely. Because in the Pokemon League in the anime, you are healing your Pokemon between rounds, which is exactly what we were doing. We were reviving and healing them. We weren't even restoring their PP and we still won. So that is a thing. Also, and could Ash have, like, legitimately beaten all the gym leaders he beat? Yes, technically. But it definitely required the use of items. Definitely required the use of hyper potions, revives, ethers to get through. Also, though, it also should be clearly stated that the anime's logic that Charizard was underleveled when it evolved is boo cocky. Because one, you can't evolve a Pokemon early. But two, we evolved Charizard. He was in his like level 40 something or level 50 by the time he evolved into Charmeleon and Charizard. He, if anything, was way over leveled to evolve. And so was Krabby. Because again, we leveled up Krabby. In the anime, he catches Krabby, puts it in the box, and then doesn't bring it out to the Elite Four and then wins. So, technically speaking, Ash's team can beat the Elite Four. It is a team, technically, with a winning combination. But it requires much more grinding than he did. He should definitely have been evolving his Pokemon, and he definitely requires the use of items. He could not done it in the way he did, which is, I guess, is why he lost in, the quarterfinals? No, it wasn't even the quarterfinals. He was only in the top 8, I seem to recall, in the original Pokemon League. So there's a reason he lost when he did, because like that was basically like losing. You win the first battle. Is it the quarterfinals? He might have won like one. He might have won 2 battles, which I don't even think we would have done without hyper potions in battle, because that would have meant we would have struggled against. Our Muck would have died. So yeah, there we go. But as Steffi just said, that's just a theory, a Dapper theory. I suppose it is. We have answered the age-old question, I suppose, which was part of the fun of this challenge. Because it's not a Nuzlocke, everyone's doing Nuzlocks, and I'm cool to do as Nuzlocke. I'm down to try it. But I thought it'd be fun to do something that I've not seen anyone actually do before. So there we go. This was a first as far as I am aware. I've seen things that go, could Ash's team beat the game? But then you're allowed to evolve them when you like, and you're allowed to use whatever strategies you like with them. This felt the most true to the show. Catching Pokemon when they did, evolving them when he did. The only difference was we took a little bit of a liberty with movesets, because I think without being able to adapt the movesets as we did, we absolutely would have lost. Like, not being able to use that dig against Arcanine, or Aerial Ace against that Gengar, we would have absolutely sucked. I love that Pikachu gets his own little screen there. But thank you everyone for sticking with me an hour beyond. I was kind of going, I kind of did it because I was like, oh, and you didn't catch 30 tourists. No, I didn't catch, I caught 1. I felt like I needed to catch 1, but catching 30, I tried catching more. They all kept fleeing, and it was wasting my money, and I thought, this is dumb. No, I'm not doing that. But, you know, thank you for sticking for me an hour. I basically expected us to lose in that final fight, and so I'd have to grind a bit more and then do it next time. But we kept going, and I didn't want to save till next time. I was like, no, let's just keep going. Let's see where we get to. Let's see what happens. And so we did, and then we ended up winning. So I need to rename this episode 100%. 8 badges, there we go. Yeah, before Bruno. And here we are. Oh, there we go. Professor Oak has got to talk to me. Yep, so he's just saying, by the way, go to the Sevi Islands if you haven't thought about it already. But that is going to be it for today. There we are. We are done with this. I've got to figure out what to replace this with as well. Oh my gosh, we finished all our games in a week. This is very upsetting. But thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked this stream, please do like it, because it was one heck of a journey. 18 episodes it took to beat this game. Plus, I lost all my data and had to restart the game at one point. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Please do like the stream if you liked it. If you're new, please do consider subscribing. It really, really helps us out. No stream Thursday, but we will be back on Saturday with a new game. So thank you everybody so much for watching and sticking it through this nostalgic adventure with me. I very much appreciate it. And with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. So that is Tom and Ash saying ta-ta for now.